Hi everyone. It's safe to say we have never experienced a year quite like 2020. The worst of times have brought out the best in our communities. From neighbors rallying to support local businesses, to governments and companies coming together to build solutions. There's a prevailing sense that we are all in this together. Now we need that same spirit to tackle another issue that affects everyone: climate change. The science is clear. We have until 2030 to chart a sustainable course for our planet or face the worst consequences of climate change. We are already feeling those impacts today, from historic wildfires in the US to devastating flooding in many parts of the world. At Google, we've always viewed a challenge as an opportunity to be helpful and make things better for everyone. Climate change is no different. Sustainability has been a core value for us since Google was founded 22 years ago. By the end of our first decade, we were the first major company to be carbon neutral in our operations. By the end of our second decade, we had achieved 100% renewable energy, matching our electricity consumption with clean energy for our data centers and offices around the world. Last year, we made the largest corporate purchase of renewable energy in history. And earlier this year, we issued $5.75 billion in sustainability bonds, the largest by any company in history. And as of today, Google is the first major company to eliminate our entire carbon legacy, including all our operational emissions before we became carbon neutral in 2007. Put another way, every email you send through Gmail, every question you ask Google Search, every time you use Google Maps to find your fastest route home has zero carbon footprint from our data centers, which is pretty incredible when you think about it. And that's just the beginning. Our next decade will be our most ambitious yet. Today, I'm proud to announce that we intend to become the first major company to operate carbon-free, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We'll do it by purchasing round-the-clock carbon-free energy everywhere we operate, catalyzing technologies that make that possible, and support policies that will create a zero-carbon electricity system. And in the process, enabling more than 10,000 green jobs in the first 5 years alone. Of course, no company can solve a challenge like climate change alone. That's why we are equally committed to creating tools and investing in technologies to create a carbon-free world. We are making a number of commitments to do just that. First, we are enabling 5 gigawatts of new carbon-free energy in manufacturing regions by 2030, creating over 8,000 clean energy jobs. Second, we are helping more than 500 cities reduce 1 gigaton of carbon by 2030 and supporting green infrastructure and jobs. Third, we are helping commercial buildings and data centers apply AI innovations to reduce energy use. Fourth, we are working with environmental organizations to remove carbon from the atmosphere through science-based reforestation and other programs. Google.org is pledging $1 million to support this effort. Finally, we are committing to help 1 billion people to live more sustainably by 2022 through our core products like Search and Maps. Already, you can find electric vehicle charging stations and bike-sharing locations in cities around the world using Google Maps. Travelers in some European countries can sort results in Google Flights based on how much carbon will be used. We'll continue to find ways for our products to help people live more sustainable lives. Together, we are embarking on the next decade of climate action and moving the world closer to a carbon-free future for all. Thank you.